Okay, hey Diamond. So we're gonna do my an updated skin routine, and I'm gonna also tell you about my day. But let me change out my jeans. No more. Okay, I'm out of the jeans, and now let's head to the bathroom because first we have to cleanse. We have made it to my bathroom. Okay, so once again, I use Gemini. And so the updated routine, they decided to call it Magic in the Sky Selection. Okay, so first it says cleanse, wash, and completely dry your face. So let's take off the glasses. And for my cleanser, I'm going to use Creamy Jelly Cleanser by Oma. But first, I hate putting, I like putting this on, but it smells horrible. It's oat milk toner. So I'm just gonna kind of set it. If you go little by little, it doesn't smell. Nope. This needs to mix. Nope. I'm not doing that because it was not together, so I'll be back after I finish mixing. It's mixed. Okay, now let's use the Bioma Creamy Jelly Cleanser. I'm running low. Tell me if y'all know a dupe of this, because I love it. Okay, I'll be back. I am going to wash this off, and I'll tell you about my day after I finish this. So yeah. Okay, Zara's not in here. Anyway, okay, so now we're gonna go back to my room. Okay, so like I said, now we're gonna use toner. So mist on your balancing spray to prep your skin.
Do you have all these scissors?
Why?
To cut the extra off?
Yeah. You're not hand me my hoodie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna avoid it a bit. Okay, so today we were doing an EOG science retest. So just keep that in mind. So for later, okay? Okay, there we go. That's way better. Okay, so now we're gonna use Balancing Toner Mist Global Beauty Care. This it's kind of like a bubble dupe type stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I love my dupes. Okay. So next it says, ooh, serums and lashes. So apply your glow serums and my eyelash treatment. And okay, so yeah, no oils yet. I don't count this as I don't think I should really count this as an oil. I'm not gonna use that yet. I'll put that with the oils. Okay, so I'm going to use Bioma Hydrate and Repair, but guess what? I'm also running low. This feels weird. I love the squirts. Like, look. I love them, and they're like literally so satisfying. Almost as if to rub it in. No. Okay. So then we are okay. So we're still in serums. Next, I'm not gonna use a lot of serums, but I'm gonna use my Glow Up serum with watermelon extract. And guess what? This one isn't Global Beauty Care, but I love it. And do you know the glow serum I'm talking about? That's what that one reminds me of. If you know the name, comment down below. But I don't know. Okay. We're glowed up. Okay. So while I'm doing... Oh, that was not a lovely sound. So while I'm doing this, I'll start telling you. Okay. So like I said, we were doing an EOG retest. Okay. So I was in the passing group. This one was science, our last retest. So yeah, I was in the passing group, and really we actually got to talk this time. But I wasn't in the mood to talk because I just wasn't. But I was just listening to music on my computer. So anyways, it was normal. We were talking a little bit. I ended up talking later though. But yeah, so we were talking a bit, having fun. We were playing games on the computer. So my friend, this girl, we'll call her Lulu. And so we were playing name a K-pop idol for each letter, or save one song, pop song, stuff like that. Hopefully. Do you want to show them?
I made a Bobby face mask.
I told her she'll probably need a nose hole and mouth hole, but she said no. But anyways, so we were just having fun. And we were chilling, okay? So I'm just waiting for it to be at least 12 or late 11, because I was gonna leave early because Azara had a award ceremony and my parents were there, so they were just gonna pick us up early. Okay, so mind you, it was pouring rain out. When I say pouring, I mean pouring. Azar, can you grab me my eye mask from my bed, please? Thank you. Pouring. Wasn't it pouring rain? Okay. So, we knew we're not gonna go outside today. But then, sorry, I'm trying to open it. So, it was I think 11:30, getting close for Azara's award sent, so I'm about to leave soon, right? But then, we hear the dreading noises of a fire alarm, okay? So, us 5th grade, we're oh shoot, this is not a drill, because we finished our drills for the year.
Oh, yeah.
We finished our drills for the year. So me and my friends, we were walking out, and we were this isn't a drill. So we were this is rather real. Or one of these 5th graders pulled a fire alarm. So, yeah. This is it. Okay, anyways. Or one of these 5th graders pulled a fire alarm, okay? So we're outside, and it's the 5th grade classes. And then we're out there for a hot minute, and kids are talking, and we're not supposed to talk through fire drills, because when the announcements go, we need to figure out what's going on. Okay? So we're okay, maybe they want to fit in one more drill or something. Trying to hope and think on the bright side. But the teachers were panicking too. And we heard the teacher blew a whistle, so we'll call her Miss Green. No, we'll call her Miss Reading because she's the reading teacher. Oh. So I wasn't with my homeroom teacher, Miss Cabbage, because she was doing the science EOG, because she is our science teacher. Hold up, I'm trying to find, where is it? Where did I put it? I found it. Anyways, so we're just waiting, worrying. But then we see a group of kids, and it's the 3rd graders. Then a 1st grade teacher, which was hers, our special teachers, we'll call her Miss Librarian. I know, right? Actually, no, we'll call her Miss Kool-Aid. Because it's similar to her last name. So anyway, and they're running and they're soaked. Because like I said, pouring rain. Like pouring. Ow. And you got, okay, so one of her classmates, we'll call her E. We'll call him E. He was crying and he was scared, and his sister's in my class. So when we were leaving, I told her to go check on him, Avi. But they were soaked. You got one of the 3rd graders crying, and one of her brothers, a 5th grader. So she went to him, and so you got these little kids crying. These girls in their cute little outfits, looking adorable, drenched. Miss Kool-Aid, hair soaked. And we'll call Azara's teacher Miss Bumblebee, because she likes bees. She was soaked. And it was cold, okay? It was cold out too, so all these little babies are soaked. And we got dry because we were there. Okay, so our bus lobby's here, the buses, the bus drivers' cars, and then right here is like a cover up. So, and the doors was near Miss Reading's door. We were closer, so we went that way. And so eventually ends, we go inside and we sit down and it's time to go to lunch, okay? So now, like, we're heading down there, and then I stopped by my aunt's room. So she teaches 4th grade. Her and her class is literally soaked, and we'll call her Emo E. Okay? Hold up. Okay, so that's one of her students. I was off of recording when I said that. Okay, so I'm sorry, hold up. Okay. Anyway. Okay. So yeah, and she was telling me her shoe was halfway off because they were watching a movie. So her girl went out and her shoe was literally halfway off. Well, then I got a pizza from there because they had Gem and J's. It was our, never mind. Okay. So they're soaked, and then I go back to the classroom, get all my stuff, write a note asking somebody who ever sees it to put my computer on their charger because we're not bringing them home anymore. And then I head to the front office, right? But when I was walking to the front office, one of the 5th graders said, "We can't have lunch. The fire happened in the cafeteria." Okay. So I was just like, I was shocked, okay? And that was our first actual fire drill. Like, yes, our fire alarm has went off, but it wasn't a fire. And it wasn't as long as that was. Like, so anyways, I'm leaving early and we're just talking about in the car. Okay? We get home. The call, like letting the parents know that happened. You expect them to call school out, right? Because these poor little kids are literally drenched. Sorry, can you give me my face mask? They're drenched. And that building's cold. There's only a couple warm rooms. And there's no lunch.
Oh, my classroom's not warm. Even if they're all warm, but they're not warm.
But you expect them to call out school. They didn't. They didn't call out school. They just let the parents know. Azar, where did you put my scissors? Azar, right. Oh. Oh my gosh. I'll be back. But they didn't call out school. So yeah, these kids were there unless their parents actually decided to come grab their child who's soaked. But I was in total shock. And apparently testing was done for the day because of the fire drill. Because that could count as a missed test, so they could have made them retake it because of that. Like, it don't matter if it's like natural causes. If it interrupts the test, they won't do it every time, but they might have to make them retest. And you wouldn't want to do that because I think it was 52 questions. Sorry for Bethel. Oh. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I do be silent for a bit. Hold up. Okay. I will be back. Okay. I'm gonna see if Gemini could like help edit. So Gemini, if you can, fast forward this part up. Wait, pause, Gemini. Fast forward this up like really fast so it makes it feel like the 15-minute timer is nothing, and when I say done, stop it. So let's just pray Gemini can edit. Okay, anyways, we'll pause here and I'll call my friends. So stop. Done, Gemini. Done. Okay, so it started to sting, but I'm good now. Okay, so after that, let it work. Okay, now moisturizer. You already know. The Homemade Sadaya Bubble Moisturizer. I'm gonna do it face up to see if it makes the fire. Haha. We're at the thicker side of them. Okay, moisturizer. Now we're gonna put in our face oil. Avi. I know it says day, but do I care? No. Don't mind that. I'll just mix it in with it. I need a night oil. That's what I need. My mom's asleep. Okay, and now we're gonna put lips. Finish it all off with your lip care for a perfect cozy glow. So I'm not gonna do anything crazy tonight. I'm gonna use this cute little bear chapstick because it's adorable. Okay, and then I'm gonna use a ginger sugar overnight lip mask. Oh, I forgot to rub that in. There we go. Yeah. So, thank y'all for listening to just listening to my day and doing my skincare with me. And yeah, and hold up. You always know, if we use Gemini, what do we say to Gemini? Thank you. Okay, so, hey everyone. Thank you all so much for hanging out and watching tonight's Magic in the Sky routine. I hope you are feeling inspired to treat yourselves to some cozy aesthetic self-care tonight. Just make sure to double check those expiration dates before you start glowing. The face mask was expired. I figured that out after I put it on my skin. Not badly expired, but that's why it says it. Keep taking care of your skin, keep being amazing, and make sure to show some love to the channel. Stay cozy, Diamond, and see you in the next vlog. Okay, so this is how Gemini is putting his twist. Stay hydrated and shine bright like a diamond. But remember, diamonds, always keep your skincare fresh, your vibes cozy. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love you all. Bye, Diamond. And that's the bye from Gemini. Mwah, mwah.